All right, thanks for joining us today. This is Master Benjamin here, and we want to thank Master Heilman for coming up here today, and we're going to go over some very important self-defense techniques with weapons. Now, when you're in, these are street situations, okay? A street situation can just be a fist fight or something like that, and if you know and understand martial arts, you're probably going to do pretty good. If they have some type of weapon, it could be a club or a knife or something like that, you're into a whole other reality. So we're going to go over some basics here of some knife and club defense. Now let me tell you something real quick. There's not a whole lot of technique difference between knife and club. It's just that this can cut and this has a longer extension, okay? Now a knife could be longer, so you got to keep these things in mind and stuff, but the bad thing about a knife is it can cut. You don't want to get cut here, you don't want to get cut inner thigh, you don't want to get cut, arteries and stuff like that. So you want to obviously try to avoid those things. The club, some of the basic self-defense we do, you want to try to just not get knocked out, obviously, that's pretty obvious here, or hit really hard. If you put your hand up and you break a wrist or an arm, it's not going to kill you, okay? But we're going to go over some of that stuff. So, Master Heilman here, let's just start with the club real quick. We're going to do these, just a couple of them slower, and then I'm going to do full speed or a little bit faster. So I'm going to give him the weapon here. Okay, he's going to come in a typical slash. Now, there's no set rules to this. These are some basics. Do what's comfortable for you. But he's going to come at me with a slash. Now, you notice what I did is I put my full arms up here. Don't try to catch it. That's a lucky shot if you can catch it, okay? Look at here. I got from here to here, and I'm probably not going to make a mistake. Now, what you have to do at this point is two things. Actually, three things. Number one, block the attack. Number two is secure the weapon. Because if I just let this go, just go ahead. He's going to come right back and hit me again, all right? They're not going to wait till you do so. So once this hits here, two things are going to have to happen almost instantly. Number one, I'm going to secure the weapon, and I'm going to strike here, kick the back of the leg, do some kind of damage to him to stun him or stop the attack in full. So again, one more time, not full speed, just here, stop it, secure the weapon, and then some kind of attack. Now, the secure the weapon and the attack should happen almost instantly at the same time. Because just because I do this, he's going to start fighting me. I don't want to fight a guy, especially a guy that's a lot bigger than me like this. So this is going to have to happen almost instantly. So he's going to come at me a lot faster. Go ahead. Boom. Here. Now, I didn't want to hurt him or anything, but I've secured the weapon here. This would have been a back fist, an elbow. I could bust out his knee real quick with a kick. So that is that defense. Now, here is another attack. This is overhead. And one thing that I missed over real quick. Back up a little. One thing I missed over real quick here that I want to go is obviously if you can avoid any type of attack, run, do so, okay? If you can't, there's two zones here. This is the worst zone I can be in because he can hit me here, okay? So the other zone, and you have to practice this and get more comfortable as you get to black belt and beyond, is I'm going to show you how to jam him up, because if you stand here, you're going to get beat, okay? You're going to get beat, you're going to get cut, something's going to happen. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, he's going to do an overhead, and we're going to go slow motion, and I'm going to show you how I am going to jam him up, because this could be a car behind me, a wall, a fence. Obviously, if I can run. If I can't, I cannot stand here, okay? So he's going to come at me. Now, what did I do? I rushed him. I blocked it here, okay? I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do something, try to secure the weapon. I have an open hand here. It could be anything. Smash, here, boom, okay? So that's what we're trying to do. One more time, sir. Notice how I came to him as he's coming to me. I jammed him up, okay? But I've secured or stopped the weapon, or I've stopped the attack. I'm going to secure the weapon. The second I secure the weapon, this has got to come in right away. Okay, so let's do it one more time, and I'm going to strike the second I do this so it all comes out. Go ahead. You see what I did? Okay, I stopped the attack. Okay, I not only secured the weapon, but I hit him at the same time. That's what has to be done. Okay, now he's going to come at me a lot faster. Go ahead. All right. So see what happened here. And he's a bigger gentleman than I am, so I don't want to take this to the ground. Okay, it's got to end there. So stun him, knock him out, hurt him, because they're trying to hurt you, and get out of there. Okay. Let's switch weapons here. Now this would be the same for a knife or the club. Now, knife is a little different, just in terms of a couple other attacks. Now this is a kind of a brutal street attack. Typically, someone will come at you just out of the blue and just like that. They can get 2 or 3 strikes in a second, and you're going to have a real problem here. So the thing that I'm going to try to do, you might get cut, but you don't want to get, cut real bad. So he's going to come in. We're going to go slow first. He's going to come in. Yeah, just jab. Okay, I'm going to stick an arm out. I'm going to try to go to his armpit here. I'm going to try to make some distance here, but you got to hit him hard here. And then as he's doing this here, I got to do some kind of counterattack or something like that. So let's go just a little bit harder, sir. Here, boom, boom. All right, but you notice that I've thrown my gut out of the way. Okay, I'm throwing my gut out of the way a little bit as best I can. I don't want to go like this because the second one or third one might be hitting me. Okay, so let's try that a little bit faster. Go ahead. All right, now I came up instantly and I was smashing right here. But you notice look at my stance here. We talked about stances earlier. This is a very deep kind of a fighting stance, but it's an attack here. So I'm coming in here and I've got to secure this also and hit him, because otherwise, if I just stop here and don't do anything, he's going to come right back and boom, boom, boom. Okay. One final. Let's move back a little bit, sir. One final attack with a knife. It's not so much attack. It's someone that's teasing you or taunting you with a knife. So just going like this. This is difficult because you don't know what he's going to do. Okay, you really don't know what he's going to do. And he can slash in a second. He can do something. All right. So I'm going to try to watch this thing and just as best as I can. Okay. All right. I stopped it for a second. I tried to do an attack. It's hard. He's a strong guy. All right. But I might have got cut here too. All right. But I don't want to get cut here and here. So one more time. He's taunting me a little bit here. All right. All right. Now, I almost got cut on the face, but look what I did. I've secured the weapon here. I've got it with 2 hands, and I'm going to come in here. I could smash his arch and try some different things, but those are very tough situations. And on a final note, all I want to say is that you do these, you do them hundreds of times. The more you do them, the more comfortable you get. There's no set rules here. These are some basics. We could show you 100 other different ways, but these are some basics that work. Do these, practice them, and try to avoid that street situation. Thank you.